Okay, so we need the area of the whole quadrilateral. Right, now it starts off by telling us that the area of triangle ACD is 250. So it tells us that the area of this one here is 250 square centimetres. Right, now the reason why that's useful is because that enables us to work out what the length AC is. And when we've got the length AC, we should also then be able to find the length BC and hence find the area of the other triangle ABC, and then we add them together and that'll give us the area of the quadrilateral. But first of all, let's work out the length of AC. So we know that the area of ACD is equal to a half of 26 times AC times the sine of the angle in between, or in other words, sine 39 degrees. Very important this, the area of a triangle is a half multiplied by the product of two of the sides multiplied by the sine of the angle in between. And we know that that's 250, so we've got 250 equals, well, a half of 26 is 13, so 13 AC sine 39. Therefore, AC is going to equal 250 divided by 13 sine 39 equals, and if you put that into the calculator, you should get something like 30.56. Okay, now that's AC. So if I write that on here, AC we know is 30.56. Okay, right. But we also, in order to find the area of triangle ABC, we're going to need the length of line BC as well, and we can then do a half of BC times AC, or 30.56, times the sine of 47. But before we can do that, we need to find out the length of BC, and to do that we can use the sine rule. And the sine rule tells us that, well, first of all, before we do that, we can work out what that angle at A is, can't we? It'll just be 180 minus, let me write it in, it'll be 180 minus 95 minus 47, which I think comes to 38 degrees. So that angle there is 38 degrees, and what we can do then is we can say BC divided by sine of 38 must equal 30.56, which is the length we've just worked out, AC, divided by the sine of the angle opposite that, which is that 95 degrees. Okay, so we can now quite easily work out what BC is. It'll just be sine 38 times 30.56 divided by sine of 95, and if you do that, you should get something like 18.89. Okay, so I'll put that in red on there. Red, BC is 18.89, and what we can work out then is the area of triangle ABC is going to equal a half of 18.89 times 30.56 times the sine of the angle in between, sine 47, equals, and that comes to something like 211.1, and we've almost done it because the total area, total quadrilateral ABCD area is going to equal the sum of the areas of the two triangles. So it's going to be 250 plus 211.1, which comes to 461 square centimetres to three significant figures.